Quick physical tour of the Casio Symphonytron. Here's that Casio RC1 rhythm controller. There are two Casio CT-8000 keyboards mounted onto this. Each Casio CT-8000 has its own tuning setting, which is interesting. This is the Casio RAM cartridge device, and this door doesn't really want to open. It knows that something's going on. I have yet to get this thing to work. Probably has to have a cartridge in it. Each keyboard has its own set of tones, which are selectable via each of these keys when you hit the set play mode. So it's all mounted on its own stand, and the stand itself has this mixer built into it. You've got a bass volume and you've got a master volume. Now this unit does not have its original bass pedals to it. If it did, it was a 1-octave pedal unit that would be sounding the bass notes. Without that connected, the lower keyboard does the work of that pedal board sounding the bass notes. And probably most cool is this metal stand. It says Symphonytron and Symphonytron 8000 on it in a couple different places. Hey, we're checking out the Casio 8000 × 2, which is the Symphonytron. So check it out. The way you set the sounds is hit this to say set. These are all labeled in here. Piano. It lets you hear what sound you're selecting. By playing you that cool little arpeggio. So here's piano 4. How about synth sound? Harpsichord. That's accordion. Harpsichord 2. Bagpipe. Oboe. Marimba. And then there's actually 29 different sounds, one for every note on each keyboard. That's your wah-wah. Check that out. Notice I've got stereo chorus on. We'll turn that off. Reverb. Cancel. Sustain. You can have sustain or reverb, but not both. There is vibrato that you can have on anything. This is just vibrato. Let's hear that vibrato with a pipe organ. Vibrato on, vibrato off. So you can set 4 tone memory banks so it'll remember which of 29 sounds you've selected. In tone bank 2, tone bank 3, and tone bank 4. That's pretty cool. So each keyboard itself has a volume slider and 29 different sounds to pick from. This is the Casio Tone RC1, a pretty proprietary little drum machine. So we'll just hit start. You've got your choice of rhythms, rock and roll or rock. That's your rock beat. This is rock and roll. Pretty cool. You've got auto accompaniment select. So these are controlled by the lower keyboard. In addition to the auto accompaniment select, you've got Casio chord, off, finger fed, on, and free bass chord. Alright, so we got a beat going, and we're going to check out the Casio chord settings on this Casio Tone CT-8000 Symphonytron. Here's finger fed. We'll turn down the bass. You can see you've got main volume, bass, chord, and arpeggio, plus the rhythm. We can cut the rhythm out. This is just the bass and the arpeggio. Now, if this Symphonytron had its bass pedals, those would be sounded by the bass pedals themselves. Here it's being sounded by the lower keyboard. Now, we can change up this accompaniment from rhythmic to, there's a bass variation button here. We're still on the finger fed setting. This arpeggio select changes it from 4 16th notes to triplets. There's your 4 16ths. Here's your triplets. Of course, you got the good fill. So you've got all these beats. You can jump between them based on the select button. As well, you've got auto harmonize. I am not sure exactly what that is triggering. I think it's adding something to this F. And you've got this upper lower tone mix button. You can hear it still triggering the lower keyboard because I've got the memory on. You can hear the top keyboard is sounding both the lower and the upper. This is a set of registration buttons, and I believe what you can do is set these and these settings to a certain combination of drum beats and auto accompaniment, I think. As well, there's a set and play setting to this. Of course, I'm not getting much here. Registration may be different sets of tones themselves. Can't be sure.